Tonight, new clues about the deaths of 8 relatives in Pike County.
Some of them killed in their sleep, and now we know one of them was shot 9 times. And 6 of the 8 people killed were shot at least 3 times. The Hamilton County coroner also found soft tissue bruising on some of the victims. Investigators have submitted another 61 pieces of evidence to the state's crime laboratory found at the 4 crime scenes.
Our team coverage on the Pike County massacre continues with TJ Parker, who has insight on the significance of all those gunshot wounds. But we do want to start with Craig McKee, who is live in Piketon tonight. Craig.
Tanya and Carol, I can say the interest in this case is very high, of course, for people stopping by where we're here live just outside of the government center here in Piketon. People have stopped and asked, what's the newest thing? What's the newest information that's coming out? And of course, the autopsy information today is nothing less than startling when you talk about the number of times these individuals were shot as this massacre took place here in Piketon. Now, we did speak to a former investigator earlier today, and he said if he were on this case, if he were running this case, he would start with the body found with 9 gunshot wounds. Now, it's important to point out here, we don't know specifically who was shot 9 times, who was shot just once. Those names and that connection has not been released yet, but these new findings about how many times these victims were shot is raising a number of questions. And here is what this forensic psychologist told us today. Stuart Bassman says it's really a way, according to him, a way of ensuring that these people will be dead and that these people will not be a threat anymore to them. They're really trying to send a signal by the way that these murders were carried out. It's also a message trying to portray a persona that if you are someone like this, you're not to be reckoned with, and that you are someone who is extremely dangerous. So from his perspective and looking at least at what the evidence that has been released so far from the Attorney General's office, that whoever did this, one person or many, they're sending a very strong message to this family. Of course, homes are still being monitored and guarded. The investigation is 24 hours around the clock, and the Attorney General himself will be back out here in Piketon tomorrow morning. Live in Piketon, Craig McKee, 9 on your side.